Give these tires whatever traction they're going to have. I think you're going to be on the bottom of the race.
I agree with you. It never got run in. It never got rubber burnt into it. If anything's clean on this racetrack, it's that bottom groove the best and the second one after it.
The one interesting thing that I saw during some of those warm-up laps was the 5 car had half his car in the grass below those drains, like he was thinking about running the right side tires on the concrete. The concrete is going to have the most grip.
Well, you said the grass.
Well, at least the rights will be.
No, these are wet weather. They ain't mud tires.
Boys,
Careful, Larson.
1 to go.
But rain racing is all about being creative. Diamond in the corner, running odd grooves, finding the grip on the racetrack. It's going to be interesting to see who finds that first, because somebody's going to hit on it and then the track is going to start to dry. So it's going to be exciting.
Right here on the start, do not spin these tires.
All right, 99 laps to go. Ty Gibbs, Chase Briscoe, 2 Toyotas ahead of Byron Chevrolet and Blaney's Ford.
On the outside,
Green flag.
Here we go.
2013. Kosovar, let's see, gas with him.
54 sliding up.
Look at him. Oh.
And around the outside comes Briscoe.
All the way up on the outside of the track.
Baby, hey, they going. It gets interesting.
He went to the outside, Kevin.
Hamlin slides into the 5, and around he goes. Denny Hamlin ran out of grip, slid into Kyle Larson, who spins along with Kyle Busch.
They'll get it.
Did we complete a lap? I don't think so. Rain, rain, go away in Winston-Salem.
He got refired.
Caution here.
He got pushed. That's
Denny
what
Hamlin
happened.
gets loose, spins around into the 5, and then it's on.
Denny Hamlin got help from Connor behind him. Connor
Denny
Jones in that 88 car.
What it looked like, he got a
If
broken
you
toe.
look right here, look at SVG already going way to the outside, just like you were talking about,
Why
Kevin.
did he look like he had a broken toe?
Immediately went straight to that outside.
Yeah, and I don't think you want to be in the middle of the racetrack in all that rubber. And you saw Chase Briscoe take the lead on the top of the racetrack.
I feel like a toe lane.
You had me sold on these cars having a little bit more grip than I'm seeing here, Kev.
I mean, they've got plenty of grip. They just have to learn exactly where the grip is on the racetrack, and they're doing it on the fly. They're not going to be like full throttle.
All right, let's find out. Briscoe on the outside, Gibbs on the inside. We're ready to restart.
You saw what he did there.
Kosovar to the inside. 3 wide.
Oh, he clipped that drain on the bottom, got loose. This is where I'm talking about. Keep these tires rolling. Do not be careful on the brakes and careful on that throttle.
And as we run right here, you know, and the rain starts to let up like it has a little bit. If they're all running the same groove, that groove will start to get cleaner, less water on it, as they move that water out of the preferred line.
And they're adapting. They're getting it figured out quick, aren't they?
Zilich to 5th. It's a big scrum in the back, as you see here.
Yeah, we were worried about that top groove, but they're definitely making ground up on the top side of the racetrack.
Uh-oh, 3 wide. A little lean, and we're going to be okay.
And you see the middle is just
no, we're not
man's
okay.
land.
Okay.
The middle is no man's land because you've got all 4 tires in that rubber clamp.
Christian Reddick got together there. Here comes Bell and Dillon.
Dillon into the walls. Very easy on your inputs. Your steering. Do not spike any throttle, brakes, anything.
95 laps to go here in Winston-Salem. Coming up next, a new episode of The Masked Singer, celebrating America's 250th birthday, followed by an all-new episode of Fear Factor: House of Fear. That's all coming up after the race here on Fox. Single file through the first 10 positions.
I tell you one this is what I had my eye on. Blaney, the fastest car on the racetrack, the first 100. Put these tires on, we're in trouble. Going to the back in a hurry, all the way back to 12th from 4th. Who's filled that spot? Connor Zilich right here in this 88. A lot of experience on road course racing and wet weather conditions.
And look what's happened to the groove as they run single file to turn 3. They're no longer at the bottom of the racetrack where all the rubber was laid down. They're looking for tooth and trying to find any grip they can, and most of it seems to be up in that third groove.
Yeah, a lot of this will be visual as the racetrack starts to change and the water starts to get pushed off and you start to see some dry spots on the racetrack with the cars going around. Then you're going to be able to start using a little more throttle to get the car to get up off the corner, to get it to rotate in the middle of the corner. That'll be the hardest part right now, is actually just getting the car to turn through the middle of the corner, and then how hard can you put the throttle down on the exit without spinning those rear tires.
You were right though, Kevin. The one thing that I am seeing is not a lot of vision problems. They can see, not a lot of spray behind these race cars. So far so good. They're figuring it out.
And they're racing with respect, which is kind of new for Bowman Gray. In the weekly racing series, we don't see much of this.
Well, you got your hands full racing yourself right now. A lot of grip level issues.
That is William Byron's onboard camera on the right, the Valvoline cam. Ty Gibbs just ahead.
Well, and there's a drastic difference from the cars in the front to the cars in the back, and what's going to happen here? They're catching them 3/4 of a second a lap. Lap traffic is definitely going to be just what we had in the dry, just in a much different lane as we are in the wet.
And I'm glad you said that. That's going to be the difficult thing. As that leader, Chase Briscoe, catches the back of the pack, where's he going to go? It's become single file around the outside of the racetrack.
A little contact there as Boston Dillon makes some ground on Ryan Blaney using the inside with the number 3. Whoa! Bubba Wallace in the wall.
3 cars started up in front of him.
And I think that's the way you're going to have to pass. You're going to have to use that right side door up the racetrack, because that middle lane, like we talked about, is really, really greasy and not the place that you want to be.
High skill.
Not at all what my man Ryan Blaney wanted to see here. This bunch right here, battle for second, led by Gibbs, is heating up. You guys are really starting to figure this out, getting some grip level in their race cars. I'm sure the track conditions are